Hey guys. Hi. Are you guys ready to work out tonight? So we're about to get down and groovy. Groovy, baby. I'm gonna extend this so hopefully y'all stay and you don't fall. But I'm gonna wait for several of y'all to still pop on and we will go get started. And just a few minutes early, I usually pop on right at 7, but hey Megan, hi honey. Welcome everybody. We are about to get started and we're going to have so much fun tonight, just so you know. But it has been a blessed day. That's what I can say. Even though life can be crazy and super challenging, today was a really awesome day for me. Like, even though it had its moments, any day's going to have its moments. But at the end of the day, any day above ground is a great day to be alive, in my opinion, at this point. Because, man, we be going through it, don't we? But, baby, we are so strong. I am doing okay. How are you doing, sweetheart? But we are going to get started right at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Mona. Aw, well, I hope that you feel better, Megan. I will certainly have you in my thoughts and prayers, sweetheart. Hey, Mona. Happy Thursday, babes. Look at y'all. I am going to go get a drink. Hey, Mary Van. I am going to go get my Gatorade Zero. So give me a second, okay? Whew. Hey, Fiona. No, you're welcome, sweetheart. Where's everybody tuning in from tonight? I, of course, am from Central Kentucky. You wouldn't think I'm from Central Kentucky, though. And me ripping. Like, shout out, first of all, my mom got me this. I think it was either last year or the year before for Christmas. And then, of course, I got myself this for myself because, you know, I've lost a lot of weight. So a 5XL shirt is not going to fit me anyways. Clarksville, Tennessee, baby. California in the house. Hey, Panda. South Carolina. Cali. UK. All right. So the United Kingdom is in the house tonight. I see you. West Virginia down to Tennessee. Sorry. New Hampshire. I have never been to New Hampshire. So that's definitely on my bucket list. Goodness. Welcome you all. It is almost time to get this party started though. Baton Rouge. Okay. Minnesota. Kissimmee, Florida. I love it. Oh, I certainly will one day. Illinois. Well, I guess it's not really Illinois. But here in Kentucky, that's what we call it. I think it's really pronounced Illinois. But you know what? We people in the South, we just like to be chill, you know? Hey, Christy. We got Connecticut. Vegas. Okay. I found you last week and vowed to stick with this. And so I failed, but I'm back. Hey, baby, we don't call it failing, okay? We do not call it failing over here. We simply call it a hiccup, okay? I don't like to look at anything as failing because when we put that negative word on it, I think hiccup sounds a little less invasive, a little less intense. So, baby, you didn't fail yourself because guess what? You didn't give up on yourself. You have not given up. You're here for round whatever this is for you. So never look at it as it is failing because you know what you need to do and you're doing what you need to do. And I know that every single time it ain't going to be easy to always show up and go to these workouts. It ain't always going to be easy to choose to eat the right foods and do the right things, but baby, never say that you're failing because you miss a workout, because failing is not what it is. It's simply a hiccup. Not a hiccup, not nothing bad, okay? But we are going to go on ahead and get started. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Nataushia. I'm 32 years old, and I am from Central Kentucky. I did start my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I at one point did weigh over 500 pounds. I'm now down to under 225 pounds, I'm assuming, because I'm not weighing myself in a hot second because I enjoyed Thanksgiving and I don't want to, upset myself by any means. So I'm going to see what I weigh later on. But I did have gastric sleeve surgery. That's nothing that I hide. I'm very open and transparent about that because I know a lot of people don't look at gastric sleeve as a tool. They just look at it as an easy way out. But I'm here to tell you that it is not. It is a tool, just like keto is a tool. That's a way, a lifestyle that you can utilize to lose weight if you so choose. But in addition to getting the gastric sleeve on June 30th of 2021, I did do a complete lifestyle change. I tracked 3 things and 3 things only. After I followed my surgeon's guidelines, it was like 5 weeks post-op. In 5 weeks, that's when I started to hit my stabilization phase in my process. So what that means is I was completely off liquids. I was completely off pureed food. I was completely released to start eating real food again. But I also was incorporating a lot of exercise. I exercise 5 times, sometimes 6 times a week doing seated cardio. I'm not always doing seated cardio, but every single aspect of my weight loss journey is on my TikTok and some is on my Facebook predominantly. You're going to find all my workouts that I've done, excluding swimming and things like that, because you can't take the phone into the pool. I don't have a waterproof phone. Sad day. But all of my exercises have been recorded, but I've been doing seated cardio for a year now, roughly. And that's all I do. I don't do anything other than seated cardio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show that to you. I accidentally ended up in seated cardio simply because I went on a 2-mile run. Because after I lost so much weight, I'm down 275 pounds, by the way. I don't remember if I said that, but I'm down over 275 pounds at this point. And I ended up injuring my left ankle. And in the process of injuring my left ankle, I was already down 200 pounds. So I was like, I still want to work out. I still want to do things. So I done some research. I already knew how to do like seated core exercises because as a former track and field athlete, I already knew how to do a lot of things because I have always been a plus size individual. So I ended up finding seated cardio and kind of led me here. And then I started sharing that on my platforms and it kind of took off. So I have continued to freely share my routines. I make them every day before we do go live and things of that nature. But I am going to show you all how to properly sit in your chairs. And then I'm also going to show you some modifications because what we're going to do is intervals. So we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise, 10-second breather, and then we're just going to repeat. I don't care how fast you go. If this is your first time coming in, that's fine. You can choose your own pace because I am going to show you guys different modifications that's going to allow you to utilize the exercise to your benefit, okay? So I hope you guys are ready and don't freak out because there will be certain exercises I do at a faster pace simply because I am a little bit more experienced than you are. And I don't want you to feel intimidated because I understand coming from over 500 pounds, it is challenging sometimes to do these exercises. So that's why I've been so passionate and adamant about sharing all the modifications that I have for you guys. So let's go on ahead and get this shindig started. So tonight, our routine is going to be quick feet, reaching steps, out and ups, jump rope, knee slice or knee slam. And then we're going to move into tapsies. We have shoulder press with an optional leg raise. I'm going to be doing a leg raise because that does work your abdominal section just a bit more. Then we're going to move into tapsies. Jog, battle ropes, cross punch, kick, row, obliques, under leg jack, and then last but not least, our jacks. Okay. So let me hit this. Mona, yes, baby. I see you already excited. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hit the chair, show you all how to properly sit. and then we're going to get this party going, okay? Whew. So it is extremely important that you guys sit properly when you are doing your exercises. And I am just sipping on Gatorade Zero. I know a lot of y'all always be asking, what do you be drinking on? That's it. That's it. Okay. So here we go. And I will let y'all know when I am over here, I cannot see what y'all are saying. So I can't answer your questions. But I do have some really awesome moderators on TikTok and on other platforms that will step up and answer the questions for me because I can't see them. So I know Karen, she is one of my moderators on TikTok, and I have a lot of other really amazing people that will step up and answer those questions for you, okay? But what we're going to do is you're going to sit at the edge of your seat. You're going to try your best to keep your back off the back of your chair. But when I first started doing seated cardio, I did have to use the back of my chair for some stability and support because until you get your core strong enough to support you, you're going to rely on the back of your chair some. And that is okay if you're just starting out, all right? But what you're also going to do is focus on keeping your core tight. And you maybe don't know what that means, but I know we have all taken selfies and sucked their belly in to look skinny at some point, right? At least I have. I know I have. And I'm happy to admit that because that's what I used to do. But if you don't know what that means, basically what you're doing is sucking your belly button in through your spine, okay? So with us doing intervals, it's important to keep moving. So I am going to show you seated quick feet, which that is, I believe, that is our first exercise tonight. So let's say you cannot finish our seated jog completely. That is okay. But instead of just sitting there and doing nothing, it's very important to continue moving and keeping your heart rate elevated during interval training so you reap the benefit of the workout. So I'm going to show you quick feet. You can extend your arms out in front of you and then just do this little number right here. All right. But if it is too much for you to handle to have your arms out in front of you, then you don't have to. But eventually just work your way up to that because what it does is it helps engage your abdominal section just a bit more to give you guys a bit more of a workout in that area as well. But I'm going to show you seated jog from the side. And I'm also going to show you a modified seated jog because my first version is my advanced version. And after you've been doing it for a hot minute, this is where you're going to get to. But the modified version, you're literally not going to get your feet off the floor, okay? So this is how you do your seated jog. You're going to just do this number right here. My back's off the back of my chair. And we're just going to move our arms like so, all right? But if that's too much, I get it. Because I know that if you are not coordinated, baby, you're going to be struggling. So that's why we're going to do a modified exercise for you too. But we're going to pay attention because I'm going to have to use my legs and my arms, all right? You're going to use your tippy toes. The only part of your foot that is going to come off of the floor is your heel. That's the only part that should be off the floor, all right? So we're going to go pump, 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 all right? So that's your modified seated jog. Are y'all ready to party now? Yes? No? I don't see the reaction, so I'm going to need to know whether or not y'all ready or not. That's all I got to say, because I'm about to turn my chair around and I'm going to get going. Regardless. Okay, I see you, TikTok. Thank you. TikTok's coming in strong tonight, y'all. They sure are. Now I see Facebook. Okay, it's time. Whew, I want to get my little phone. And we're going to get going, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? TikTok, y'all are killing it. Yes. Okay. We got this. Absolutely. All right. So our first exercise up tonight is seated quick feet. All right. So the way that you're going to do that, if you want to also increase your workout, sometimes what I be doing is just this number right here. And what this will do is it also works out your arms, but it also helps keep your heart rate up. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds. You will see me using my Apple Watch a lot because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be timing everything that we do because that's what I do. So we're going to do 30 seconds exactly and then a 10-second breather. And in that 10-second breather in round one, I'm going to show you each exercise that is coming up next along with every modification. So you'll have to pay attention because I only have 10 seconds, okay? So we have 30 seconds, seated quick feet, starting now. Let's go. And if y'all want to, you can listen to your own music, but because of copyright reasons, I'm stuck with the no copyright sounds playlist, so no copyrights. By the way, if this is your third day, second day, whatever, if you did Challenge Wednesday with me yesterday, this is going to be an easier routine. Take your breather. Up next is going to be a reach and step. To do that, you're going to reach and step or reach and step. But I understand sometimes stepping ain't in the cards. So you're going to reach, but make sure you extend that oblique, okay? We got 30 seconds. Reach and step starting now. I will let you know the quicker you try to move in these exercises, the more your heart rate will increase, which in turn will burn more calories, which is burning more fat. So it's up to you, babe. I know I am sore from yesterday. Is anybody else sore? Whew. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our out and ups. What you're going to do is you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Okay? So repeat that to yourself. Out, in, up, down. And just keep repeating it. Go as slow as you need to. Get the exercise down. Then focus on speeding it up, okay? We got 30 seconds. Out and ups starting now. Keep it going. But welcome. If you ain't never seen seated cardio, that's what we're doing tonight. I am considered the seated cardio queen. I'm from Central Kentucky, and this is just what I be doing. Up next is jump rope. That is one of my absolute favorites. Take your breather. Favorite exercises. This is advanced seated jump rope. This is your modified version. You're going to bounce on them tippy toes. Bounce, bounce. All right. So we're going to go on ahead and knock this one out. We have 30 seconds of one of those two exercises. Starting now. Let's go. Knee slice or slam is next. I always love Thursday workouts after our Challenge Wednesdays because it's always like a breeze compared to our Challenge Wednesdays. Whew. But put in that work, baby. You got it. Keep that core as tight as you can handle. Take that breather. Up next is our knee slice or knee slam. To do the slice, you're going to do this. But I understand, especially coming from over 500, we can't always raise our knees. So we're going to slam if that's what you can do and that's easier for you. We're going to go on ahead and knock that out, whichever one you choose, for 30 seconds, starting now. Try to keep your core tight. You got it. Thank you guys so much for sharing my content. I appreciate y'all. I see all the love. Thank you. Y'all are a blessing, I tell you. Whew, keep it moving. You got it. That's it. Yes. Put in that work, baby. Take that breather. Up next, tapsies. To do a tapsie, this is what it is. You're going to just down and out, down and out. All right, so that's our tapsie. Again, go at your own pace, okay? We got 30 seconds, tapsies, starting now. Again, your own pace. Up next is our shoulder press with that optional leg raise. You got it. That's it. Thank you, TikTok. I see y'all. Thank you, Facebook. That's it. We're almost there. And take that breather. So to do this shoulder press with the leg raise, what you're going to do, literally, is this. But make sure you don't let your arms fall super low. But if you can't do the leg raise, you still pressing, baby. Because we pressing on positively, okay? We got 30 seconds of one of the two starting now. And really use those muscles. You can tighten up, flex in a sense, and really engage your shoulder muscles. Whew. Try to keep your core tight if you're doing the leg raise. You got it. Good job. Remember, if you can't handle doing the leg raise, you can even try to incorporate it, but take your breather. Whew. Yes. So up next, jog. So remember, that's this or pump, pump, pump. Whew. Y'all, I am burning up already. But we got 30 seconds. Seated jog starting now, baby. But I know that you guys might see this and be like, there is no way that this works. There's no way doing seated cardio is going to get me to lose weight. Baby, I'm here to tell you and prove to you otherwise. Because that's all I do is seated cardio and watch what I eat and what I drink. But anytime you put in work, you exercise and you try, take a breather, you're going to get good results. But next, battle ropes. This is your battle rope. You're going to keep your core tight and it will engage your upper abdominal section and you will get a workout in that area. All right? We have 30 seconds. Battle rope starting now. And if you've had a rough time or you're going through it, I really like to use these exercises to really let off some agitations. You got it. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our cross punch kick. I have several modifications, so please pay attention. Cross punch kick, cross punch knee up, or cross punch. You choose one of the three, either kick, knee up, or just punch. One of those three for 30 seconds, starting now. Try to keep your core tight, okay? Up next is our seated row. Good job. Perfect. Look at you go. Take that breather. So to do the seated row, whew, y'all, I'm sweating. So to do the seated row, advance, knee up. To do it squeeze them shoulder blades. Thank you so much for sending me my crayons. We got 30 seconds. Seated row, starting now. Thank you, TikTok, for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. Woo! Keep going. You got it. And I also, when I'm doing the seated row, I stop myself from hitting the back of my chair so I get more of a workout. So as you advance and you consistently do this, take your breather. You can try and do that too. Up next is our obliques. I have a lot of examples, so please pay attention. Option 1, knee to elbow. Option 2, side bend. Option 3, to your heel. If you can't, just do this. And I promise, as long as you engage your obliques and you tighten that area, I don't care if you can't do knee to elbow. It still won't work you out. Okay? So let's go. We got 30 seconds starting now. But the reason why I'm so passionate about showing my modifications to these exercises is because I literally remember numerous times throughout my life. I've always been obese, mind you, where I've had coaches, I've had people, I've had teachers tell me, "Oh, well, you're not doing the exercise right, so you're not getting the benefit of it." Baby, if you ain't never been my weight and you ain't never exercised, take your breather. You ain't gonna understand what it feels like to work the muscles out at my size, honey. Okay? But I do. But anyways, up next, under leg jack. You're gonna start up here, down, up, down, up. All right? You're gonna go at your own pace, but if you can't go down like this, what you can do is this. All right? I don't care how low you can go, but baby, you're gonna go somewhere. All right? So we got 30 seconds under leg jack. At your own pace, starting now. You got this. But I love being able to share this stuff with anybody that is willing to try and help themselves. And y'all always be asking, how do you stay so motivated? How do I get your discipline, baby? All you got to do is get your mental in check. Realize that you're not failing if you eat something wrong. Take your breather. And just be prepared. Up next is our jacks. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. You're going to choose one of those 3. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. Starting now. Guys, this is our last exercise in round 1. But there are a lot of times I'm not motivated. I'm simply consistent though. And I put in the work simply because I know that if I don't, I'm not going to hit my goals. Are there weeks I treat myself the whole week? Absolutely, because I'm emotional. But I always get back on track. I always have a plan in place. Take your breather. We are about to go back to the top, and we're going to start our second round of 3. But having a plan set in place, just as simple as maybe choosing healthier meals or starting off by tracking what it is that you eat the night before and planning ahead. Let's knock out our quick food. We got 30 seconds starting now. But it is up to you what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you from the moment you wake up to the time you go to bed, what you need to eat, what you need to do, what you need to drink. But if I'm not next to you, I can't be there and like say, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat this donut for breakfast when you really should be having a protein shake or eggs, whatever. Take your breather. Up next is our reach and step. But I can literally lead and show you every single thing that I know, but I also can't guarantee that it's going to work for you. Because weight loss isn't a one-size-fits-all. Let's do a reach and step. And the reason why I say that is, we got 30 seconds starting now, reach and step. But the reason why I say weight loss is not a one-size-fits-all, it's because I have PCOS, I'm insulin resistant, borderline diabetic, and all these things. My body won't break down carbs the way that normal people's will that don't have those issues. So I can't eat carbs. I've always tracked 3 things and 3 things only. That's my carbs, protein, and sugars. Take your breather. I try to eat around 60 to 100 grams of protein every day, at least 60. I do 60 carbs or less a day, no more than 100, but I try my best to stay under 60. Let's do our out and ups. We got 30 seconds, starting now. And I do 28 grams of sugar a day, roughly around that. But I try my hardest to stay under 60 carbs and under 28 grams of sugar. Because I know how my body processes those. I know that's where I gain my weight. So maybe you're fine. Maybe you can eat bananas and you can eat fruit and you can eat carbs and you're going to have a healthy lifestyle. and be able to lose weight too. But with exercise, you can still add this in, take your breather, and you can still have cardio in your life. That's easy, attainable, especially if you're just starting out. So maybe your diet may be a little different, but your exercise can be the same as mine. You know what I mean? We can just do our journeys together, and that's what I love about this. Let's do our jump ropes. We got 30 seconds. Seated jump rope starting now. But with exercise, there's modifications to almost anything. And I love being able to share what I know with others freely, because there is nothing more rewarding than seeing y'all's messages saying, oh my goodness, thank you so much for your motivation and inspiration. I've lost 20 pounds. I've lost 5 pounds in a week because of you. Take your breather. Like just being able to see the love and your progress and the fact that you believe so much in what it is that we do makes my heart happy. And there's nothing greater, there's no amount of money that can make me feel more satisfied than this right here. Just being real. But let's go ahead and do our knee slicer or slam. We got 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Perfect. Put in that work. That's it, baby. Now, I see y'all leaving comments and things of that nature, and I apologize. I can't read them from here. But if there are questions or anything, take your breather. I have some amazing support and moderators that will step up and help you guys out, and I cannot thank them enough. Y'all are all seriously blessings. But let's knock out our tapsies. We have 30 seconds. Tapsy starting now. Yes, I see you. Thank you for the love, Facebook. Thank you. Go at your own pace, okay? Woo! That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got it. Thank you, TikTok. Almost done. Take that breather. Up next, shoulder press with that optional leg raise. Y'all are doing the best, and I absolutely love working out with y'all, for real. I cannot wait to work out again in person with some of y'all, because it's going to happen real soon, because I'm speaking it into existence, baby. But let's do these shoulder presses. We got 30 seconds shoulder press with the optional leg raise, if you want to. Starting now. Remember, try to keep your arms parallel with the floor so that they're not coming all the way down to your side and back up, because that's not going to give you the workout that you need. Push through. It's going to burn, baby, but it's worth it. It's just a few seconds. Take that breather. Perfect. Up next, seated jog. I'm so proud of you guys. And if ain't nobody told you today, baby, everything's going to be okay. I promise. We're all going to get through whatever it is we're going through. But let's do the seated jog. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Up next will be our battle ropes, okay? But I know we all have battles that we sometimes don't feel comfortable talking about. Maybe it's because of pride. Maybe it's whatever it is. But if you ever have, take your breather, a moment where you feel like you just need prayer or you need someone just to be there for you, I promise I'm always going to be here best that I can. If you need some prayer and you got an unspoken baby, just speak up. And I know I'm not the only one that's going to be praying for you because that's the platform that we have created. This is literally the most loving, beautiful platform ever. So thank you guys for that. But let's do these battle ropes. We got 30 seconds. Battle rope starting now. Up next, cross punch kick. But remember, if you can't kick, you can do a knee up. Or you can just simply cross punch. Whatever works for you works for me, as long as you are giving me your best effort. Good job. A lot of y'all ask how often I do these as well. I do this live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take your breather. I am in Central Kentucky, and it is currently 7:31 p.m. here, okay? So whatever time it is where you are is, what time we start. All right, let's get this cross punch kick, knee up, whatever, out the way. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. You got it. Keep pushing. I know you're tired. I know you're hot and sweaty and sore. But baby, you can do so much more. I promise. You can do this. I know it ain't easy, but I promise you can do it. Trust me. Take your breather. Up next, seated row. You're going to see me using my knees. But maybe that's too much for you right now, and that's okay. You can try it if you want to, but regardless, I'm going to need you to row with them arms. Squeeze them shoulder blades together, okay? We got 30 seconds. Seated row, starting now. Good job. That's it. And a lot of y'all ask if these are recorded. They stay on Facebook and my YouTube channel. Just so y'all know. Good job. Take your breather. Up next is our obliques. And if you are just hopping on, I do provide modifications during round 1 breathers. But I usually take a breather with everybody else because I only get 10 seconds. But let's knock out these obliques. We got 30 seconds starting now. Up next, under leg jack. And if you're easy to bruise, your little knees might be having bruises because mine usually do. Perfect. Keep it going. You got it. Under leg jacks are next, guys. Take your breather. So we got 10 seconds, and on into the next. But I hope you guys never forget how worthy you are. No matter how much people try to tear you down and see you not win, I hope you know that you are enough and so worthy of more than what people give you credit for, and definitely a lot more than what you give yourself credit for, because you are a queen, or maybe you are a king. I don't know if you male, female, whatever you are the highest of what you are. Okay? Whew. Let's do these under leg jacks, baby. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Remember, if you can't do the under leg, you can just come right here if you need to, but keep that core tight. Y'all, my legs is even sweaty. I did not wear shapewear tonight, and I am sweating like a bee. Woo! Keep it going. You got it, baby. Look at you go. We got jacks next, and then we are going to move into our third and final round. Take your breather. Perfect job tonight, guys. I absolutely love the effort. Y'all are a blessing, and I hope you never forget that, no matter what anyone says or tries to make you believe about yourself. But let's knock out these jacks, babe. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Put in that work. Because this is the thing. I used to wish that I could be healthy. I could be skinny. But you know what's so funny? I wished for like 20-something years. But you know what? It wasn't until I started to put in the work that my wishes started to come true. Just so you know, you got to put in the work to make them dreams happen. Take your breather. We're about to start our third and our final round. At this point, if you have not challenged yourself, I just ask at some point that you do. Find a way to do it and do it. You can do this because we're going to do it together, okay? We got 30 seconds. See a quick feed starting now. And make sure you guys are also staying hydrated, okay? Yes, thank you for the love. I see you guys. Thank you. Thank you all so much for sharing this content. I appreciate that more than what you realize. Thanks. Woo! Up next, reach and step. I will say, man, I am sore and feeling yesterday. Take that breather, baby. But if you do struggle with being sore, stay hydrated, get electrolytes. Another little trick that I learned when I was an athlete is you can also drink pickle juice, surprisingly, for your sore muscles. Don't ask me why, but it is a thing, and it does work because I do swear by it, actually. But let's go ahead and knock out the reaching steps. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Make sure you're extending that oblique. And remember, go at your own pace. Good job. Perfect. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. Take that breather. Out, in, ups are next. But I absolutely enjoy doing this every evening that I can with you all. I don't know that you guys necessarily understand how much doing this keeps me going. If I didn't have this to keep me motivated and keep me pushing and thinking more positive now, I don't know where I would be at without this, without God, without the life that I've started to try and work on myself. Let's knock out our out and ups. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Because guess what? Life is rough sometimes. Real rough. But at the end of the day, it's how we react to the situations that are placed in front of us. So either we're going to set ourselves back some more, or we're going to progress a little bit more. At the end of the day, it's up to us. And I know at the end of the day, we deserve what's best. Take your breather. Because I know that we are so worthy of so much more than we accept most of the time. And a lot of times we're so willing to accept bare minimum because we see so much good in someone else. Just bare minimum. But you don't deserve bare minimum. I don't deserve bare minimum. We deserve the best because we give our all to whoever is around us, whether it be friend, significant other, whatever. Let's knock out these jump ropes. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Thank y'all. Yes. You got this, baby. Life will certainly be full of hurdles, but I know for sure with the best support system, you can get over it 100%. Almost there. Up next is our knee slice or knee slam. Take your breather. And what I mean by you can get over the hurdle Maybe you're going to have a friend or someone that is around you in your support system that's going to help carry you over that hurdle. But maybe at times you are going to be your own person. Because I know I've gotten through hurdles with the help of someone else. Well, let's go ahead and knock out our knee slicer. We got 30 seconds, starting now. That's why it's so important, though, to surround ourselves with great circles, great people, positive, like-minded individuals. Because if we are not surrounding ourselves with individuals who are on the same pathway as us, we might get a few detours on our journey. Just saying. But we live and we learn, baby. Take your breather. And you know what I'm talking about, honey. But I hope at the end of the day, you know your worth. But if you don't, I hope you start to see it. And I say it every night. Our scales don't dictate our worth. You're already enough just as you are. Even if you're heavier, if you're lighter, your worth doesn't diminish or increase no matter what size you are. Just so you know. But let's do these tapsies. We got 30 seconds of tapsies starting now. Thank you guys so much for all the love, and thank you all so much for sharing the content. I seriously appreciate y'all. Woo! Up next, shoulder press with that leg raise, guys. We are more than halfway through. Yes. Keep it going, keep it going. You got it. You got it. Take that breather. Now remember, in doing the shoulder press with the optional leg raise, what you're going to do is make sure you keep your arms very parallel with the floor, almost at a 90-degree angle in a sense. Okay. All right, let's knock it out, baby. We got 30 seconds of the shoulder press, optional leg raise. You don't have to do leg raise, but you got to press. Because guess what? We're pressing on. We're pressing. I know it's hard, but I know we can do it. Because guess what? We are not quitters. We might get tired, but we don't quit. Look at you go. Keep pushing. We're almost done. You got it. That's it. Good job. Woo! Take that breather, baby. Up next, seated jog. I'm so proud of y'all. And I cannot wait to work out with y'all in person again. Going to Colorado was one of my best experiences I've had in a long time. I gotta say that. But let's jog, baby. We got 30 seconds of seated jog. Starting now. Let's go. We got battle ropes next. Okay. And I know this exercise might look intimidating, and it very much it is. So come for round one, and I can show y'all a modified seated jog where your feet literally don't leave the floor other than your heels. Take your breather. Because what a modified seated jog looks like is you lift your heels off the floor and you're only using your tippy toes. Your tippy toes stay planted on the floor. They never come off. Okay? So it is doable. You just got to be willing to do a modified exercise to work your way up to the advanced version sometimes. But let's do these battle ropes. We got 30 seconds. Starting now, baby. Good job. Is anybody else burning? Anybody else sore? Anybody else sweating? Or am I sweating alone over here? I know I can't be the only one. Whew, yes. Man, I gotta say today was something that I needed more than ever. Take your breather. And the reason why I say that is which I'll get into it in just a second, but we got our cross punch kick next. And while we're doing the cross punch kick, I will explain why I really felt good about today. Okay, but let's do these cross punch kicks. If you can't kick, baby, do a knee up. If you can't do either of the two, you best be cross punching, baby. All right, we got 30 seconds, cross whatever, starting now. But the reason why I say today was really cool to me is because at work, there was these students, and they were like, hey, will you come here, whatever. So I did. And in this process, they were like, you're so cool. Like, you're always so nice, blah, 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 whatever. And then they proceeded to invite me to, like, the softball game and stuff. And that made me feel so awesome because I don't have a lot of people to hang out with here. I mean, I am old. I'm 32, and they're like college kids, but take your breather. But the fact that they wanted to invite me somewhere made me feel like my energy matches with theirs. And I know that it does because they be coming in and I'll be saying good morning and they'll do it back and we'll be laughing and having a good old time. Like, I look forward to that group of ladies coming in every day, which they're not going to be there in the morning, but they will be there for lunch. But anyway, let's do these rows, baby. We're going to row our boats gently down this string. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. But it's always really nice to feel like you are wanted or that someone wants you to be around them. And I hadn't had that in such a long time by people from around here. Like, yes, I got it in Colorado, but that's Colorado. This is Kentucky. I don't have people that's just like, yes, come over, hang out with me, take your breather. Other than I have a friend that's in Louisville, and she's invited me to, like, chill with her, but I haven't been able to because I didn't have, like, a reliable means of transportation. But it is time for us to do our obliques. We got 30 seconds of obliques. Starting now. Which, now I have my car back, but now the O2 sensor is bad. So now I got to get that fixed. And then once that is, baby, no holds barred. Okay. And I can't wait. Up next is going to be our under leg jack. Whew. Y'all are killing it. Yes. Keep it moving. Take that breather. How we feeling, y'all? We feeling okay? Yeah? No? Maybe? I see you, TikTok. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Coming in hot, Facebook. I see you. Let's do these under leg jacks, babe. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. And remember, maybe you can't reach under your legs, and that's okay. You still do this. I don't care if it's just right here. Like, yes. Keep that core tight, and baby, it's going to work. As long as you're putting in the work, it's going to work. All right. We got jacks next. That's going to be our final exercise for this routine. And then we're going to get into some stretches. Take your breather. Whew. So we're about to finish up with jacks, and then we're going to do some stretches. And then I'll come up and chat for a second. And then I'm going to hop off and just go to night and restart and do it all again tomorrow, okay? But let's do our jacks. We got 30 seconds, jacks. So starting now. I will let you know that all of our exercises are almost done. Good job tonight, y'all. I'm so proud of your effort. I'm proud of you guys showing up. Thank you. Almost. There we go. Take that breather. Catch your breath for a second. So I'm going to be letting y'all know, we do all of our stretches in the chair. I know what it feels like to be excluded. I know what it feels like to be left out. I know what it feels like not to fit in. So because of that reason, now that I'm very aware of how many individuals that love to tune in and work out with us, we have a lot of friends that are confined to a wheelchair. We have a lot of friends that are recovering from strokes. We have a lot of friends that have mobility issues. So we do all of our stretches sitting down so everyone can be included. So if you need to stretch more afterwards, that's fine. You can do that, but I do everything on my lives all inclusive, okay? So what we're going to do first is we are going to take our left arm and pull it across our body, okay? Woo! Y'all, I am burning up. So left arm across our body, and I do time how long we stretch because that's just something that I have always done. And I don't say the things that I say to be ever offensive. So if I ever offend anyone, I am genuinely sorry. But I just know that I want to make sure everyone feels welcome and able to be able to participate no matter where we are in life, okay? But let's open, cross over, cross out, cross under. All right. So what we're going to do now is take our right arm, do the same thing, and pull it across our body. Let's go. All right. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for sharing. I can never thank you guys enough for everything that you have done, all the blessings, all the prayers, all the things that you guys continue to do, whether it be you guys sending me motivational quotes, whatever. Open, over, open, under. All right. So we are going to pull our left arm behind our body, like so. But I remember when I was heavier, I couldn't do that all the way. Like, it was too difficult, couldn't reach my arm enough to actually do the proper stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, you can interlock your hands like this and pull it behind your head, and you can pull and get that stretch too, okay? But you choose whichever method is going to work the best for you. But after I've lost over 275 pounds, I like doing it the real way, okay? And I cannot wait for us to be able to do it together one day. But let's go on ahead and get it in. So whichever way works for you, let's go. We are almost finished. We got just a few more stretches. And we're done, y'all. And if this is your first time ever participating, I hope that you decide to come back, because this is absolutely so doable. Open, over, open, under. What we're going to do is pull our right arm behind our head, just as we did on the left side, okay? But I know if this is your first time, it does get easier. I promise it does. The more you participate, the more you try, the more you show up, and the more you put in the work, the easier it becomes. I used to not be as fast as I am, and I'm not as fast as lightning, but I'm faster than what I was when I started, and I'm okay with that. Love it, actually. Open, over, open, under. All right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to stretch our right leg. So what I need you to do is keep your left foot planted flat on the floor, knee bent. You're going to extend your right leg out. Your toes will be facing the ceiling, and we're going to walk our way down our leg, okay? So let's go, baby. Personally, I've lost enough weight, I can reach my toes, so that's what I'm going to do. Because what we're doing is we're stretching the back of our right leg, okay? Perfect. Look at you go. I'm so excited for us. Look at this. All right, let's come up. We're going to bring our right leg in, flat on the floor, knee bent. We're going to extend our left leg out. And then we're going to do the same thing on the left side with our toes facing up on our left leg, okay? Let's walk our way down and stretchy, stretch, stretch. Woo! You should feel a pull going on the back of your leg when you're doing this stretch, okay? Whew. I know when you're able to reach your toes and pull them, it intensifies your stretch and makes it better, okay? So let's come up. We're going to extend both legs out in front of us now. Make sure you're in a position on your chair where you ain't going to fall, okay? Because that is likely. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk our way down. Be very careful. I don't go down and touch my toes on this one because I will face plant. I'm just being real. I'm the most accident-prone human being you'll probably ever meet. Like literally gave myself a paper cut 2 days ago with parchment paper at work. So anyways, let's take it down. Down, down, baby. Let's go. All right, this is going to be our final stretch, and then what I'm going to do with you is a breathing exercise, and then we're done, guys. Y'all have finished a complete routine with the Seated Cardio Queen and her amazing group of platform lovers and supporters. All right, let's come up. Spread your legs. So what we're going to do now is a breathing exercise. You will be in control of your breathing. So what you'll do is you're going to inhale up, hold your breath right here, and then exhale down, okay? We're going to do a total of 4 of these exercises, and then we're going to be done. I'll come up, chat, and then say adios, amigo, or amiga, or whatever, okay? So let's go. One, 2, 3, 4. Good job tonight, guys. I'm going to go on ahead and end this. Give me just a second. God, yes. I love when I close all my rings. Like, I don't know why, but that's like one of my hugest goals in life. With my little watch. And yes, I'm pulling my shorts down because, you know, whatever. And by the way, I said that the reason why I do seated cardio is because I ended up injuring my left ankle. The left ankle does have flare-ups every once in a while, and I could 100% run and do all this kind of stuff. But because of y'all saying how much you love to do this, I'm going to stay doing it. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I'm so glad you did. Hilda, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lizette. Y'all are amazing. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? Aww. It was a great workout. Thanks so much. Always, baby, always. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Levis. Love you too, Rachel. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Laverne. You give me so much peace. Aw, that is so sweet. Aw. First time viewer, really good stuff. Me and the wife are going to start doing your stuff together. Aw, Joe, that is awesome. I love that. I love the combination tonight. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow too. Thank you so much. Yes, you're welcome. I'm going to be consistent. Thanks to you. Well, let me say this, okay? There's going to be times that it is hard to be consistent, but I promise it's always worth it. And if there's moments where you do have hiccups and you do have setbacks, please don't get down on yourself. And if you ever do feel down on yourself, I promise, as long as you come here, we'll be okay because we got this together. I might cry every once in a while, and I might have down moments, and I might be down on myself. And you might be down on yourself, and you might have down moments too, but baby, We all gonna get through it together because that's what we do. But I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Your girl is gonna hop off. If this is your first time participating, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Of course, if anything changes, I will obviously post. Absolutely, Rachel. We are worth it. Yes. Aw, thank you, Lisa. I'm not able to be here tomorrow due to our Christmas party, but come next week. I need to start being Karen, baby. It's okay. It's okay. But I hope that you guys have the sweetest of dreams and never forget your worth, okay? You are so much more than enough. You have a blessed night too, sweetheart. Bye for now, and I'll see you all at a later moment. But if you guys ever wonder if we're working out live, simply keep check on my Facebook. And if you don't follow me there and you're just on my TikTok or whatever, I do screenshot the exact post that I post on my Facebook account. And I will post it in my TikTok stories so you guys can stay up to date with that information, okay? But I'll see y'all later. I'm out. I love y'all. God bless. Bye for now. Bye, YouTube. In stream.